That's pretty better.
Yeah, it's much better. Yeah, it's pretty better.
Okay.
All right.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm
Good.
Amanda.
And I'm Peggy.
And you are watching the Millcast.
The Junction Fiber Mill Millcast. Yeah.
I biked into work today.
I saw, yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was the second time I've done it
And it was
year.
a cool day for it. It was a perfect day for biking.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. We thought we had an appointment this afternoon for Lewis's well child check that got rescheduled to Friday. So I was like, Maeve, do you want to go for a bike ride? So I put her on the back of the bike and we biked into school.
That's fantastic.
She loves it. It's such a pretty drive. It's about 15 miles to get here, so it's not insignificant. But the e-bike.
But the e-bike is amazing.
It is. It only takes me like a half hour. It's awesome.
I had a lot of experience with the e-bike on my vacation.
That's a really good segue.
Yeah.
You're back.
I'm back. Man, 2 weeks. We've never left the farm for 2 solid weeks, let alone gotten on a plane.
That's unbelievable.
I know, 12 years and never taken a 2-week vacation.
Well,
yeah.
had you taken?
Oh, yeah.
Not you and Todd
No,
together.
Todd and I can remember, in our careers, we got to a place where we could take 2 full weeks off. And, yeah, but since we moved to Vermont, with all the sheep, it's hard to do. And my sister Eileen kind of held the fort down. It wasn't just doing the sheep; she also had our 2 dogs plus her dog. So,
yeah, and it was hot while you were away.
It was hot there, but it was hot. So we were in Tallinn, Estonia, Croatia, Dubrovnik, and then Amsterdam, and Dubrovnik was really hot.
Well, so it's Mediterranean there, is that?
The Adriatic Sea.
Adriatic, not Mediterranean. Okay.
Well, it feeds into the
Amanda, look at your maps.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm saying it correctly. But anyway, it was a fantastic vacation.
Tell us all about it.
Well, started in Tallinn, flew over to Frankfurt, then on to Tallinn, and there's an old medieval city, and it's absolutely charming.
Doesn't it? Okay, so I've been...
You've been to Tallinn.
When I was in college, I went there just for a long weekend because I was studied abroad in Copenhagen, so it wasn't too far. But to me, it looked like Disney World almost. Like you don't believe it could be real. It looked so just charming in a way,
and very clean. And apparently, it's got a reputation of being one of the cleanest cities in all of Europe. And so it was immaculate. But the old buildings, visiting the museums,
Did
the
you
views.
Stay in the old town?
Yes, you'll see a picture of it. It has a pink scalloped canopy that we stayed there. It was a terrific hotel. We had a marvelous time there. One of the things that was really cool is there was a shop that really featured things that were made in Estonia, and there was one whole room dedicated to the art of knitting.
Whoa!
The long leggings and then the mittens, so gloves. And I could not resist. Hold on.
Did you buy something?
Look at this.
Whoa!
Aren't those cute? Now the traditional ones aren't as colorful, but I just couldn't resist.
That is so nice.
So they're known for their different patterns that are based on the region and the techniques. And so it was a whole room dedicated to these preserved mittens, or the traditionals. You'll see the pictures. Yeah. Really very, very cool. So loved Tallinn. We were there for a couple of nights, and then we went down to Croatia and met up with some very good friends of ours that used to live across the street from us in Wilmette, Illinois. And we stayed in the old city.
Okay.
And if anybody watches Game of Thrones, that's where King's Landing was recorded, and the Walk of Shame. We were we had an Airbnb in the old city. Really, it's a remarkable city. It was crowded as all get out.
The 4 of you all together.
Yep, we had a 2-bedroom that had a little terrace on the 3rd floor, and then we did the walk. There's the wall around the city is totally accessible, and the views were not to be believed.
Wow. Just you could see the sea from...
Oh, yeah, you're right on the water. It was just great. One day we had a boat. We went out and checked out some of the different islands.
Did you e-bike in Dubrovnik?
We e-biked in Tallinn, and we e-biked not in Dubrovnik, but we were on an island so we did 5 nights in Dubrovnik, and then we took a ferry to Korčula. I think I pronounced it correctly. Fabulous, large island that had its own medieval old section, and then we rented e-bikes and biked a portion of the island and found this great place to go swimming and cool off. That was really, really cool. And then our last stop was after Croatia was to go up to Amsterdam, which was quite the head spin because now you're in a metropolis. Again, an Airbnb right in downtown Amsterdam. We did the big museums. Loved going to Van Gogh. You're sitting there, you're standing there going, oh, I cannot believe I'm looking at, this painting I've seen forever. And then, of course, we went to the classic museum. I think it's called the Reich Museum. I hope I haven't butchered it, which has the Vermeers and the Rembrandts. And that was incredible. But staying in themes with knitting, you're going through these different rooms, and then all of a sudden there's this case, and it's got about 6 hats. Knit on super fine, like tiny stitches, and they were in 1980. There was an archaeological dig that was excavating a cemetery that had folks who were whale hunters and a whale refinery, and the skeletons were wearing the hats.
And the hats
were
still intact?
There was a little erosion. It was 17th century. There was a little bit of erosion, but they were all very different, and apparently that was the thing, much like Gansey sweaters. These hats were the way they were identified from a distance of, oh, that's Jan or whatever. Very, very cool. I was sitting there going, all right, what are they knitting on to be able to knit that fine? Is it whalebone? It's not, there wasn't steel back then, so it's fine wood. I mean, it was be the equivalent of our 0s or 1 needles.
Wow.
It was really neat. Anyway, it was an outstanding vacation. I think I've hit. Oh, wait a minute. In Amsterdam,
one more thing to share.
We did do it. We went to Stephen and Penelope, the shop there.
That's Stephen West store.
The Stephen West store, and there's the bicycle covered in all knitwear and the sign hanging. And we went inside and.
How did he land in Amsterdam? Because you told us all. You gave us the name drop last time.
Very early on, he's been in Amsterdam a very long time. I don't know exactly when.
Yeah.
But in his mid-20s, early
American.
20s. Yeah, he's absolutely American.
Yeah.
But he's full-on Amsterdam Dutch. Yeah. Anyway, that was very fun.
Awesome. I'm so glad you had a great trip. The only word I heard from Peg while she was gone was a text. I couldn't be having a better time.
It's true. ...
I was like, is there a photo? Nope, that's just leaving it open-ended. Yeah. But I'm so thrilled for you.
Yeah, it was absolutely wonderful. Yeah. But I have to say, it's also very great to be back in the mill because there's so much going on in the mill.
We're cranking.
Yeah, we are cranking.
We did slow down a little bit with all the heat last week, which was necessary. Was it 2 weeks ago at all? It's been a blur. The new windows help a lot with the heat, though. We used to have, when the first year Peg and I started, when we'd have those hot spells, it was absolutely...
The old windows were basically sieves.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But now we replaced all the windows, last year?
Yeah, last year, 2 years ago. Yeah. But it holds in, so if it's cool in the morning and you've closed everything, Emma was telling me, it got up to 90. I said, God, that sounds awful. She said, yeah, but outside it was over 100. I'm like going, okay.
Yeah, it was horrible, but we made it through, and the yarn is to keep it.
And now we have a little stretch of cooler weather, which is good.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah. So we've got a lot going on. Where do you want to start?
Well, I am sitting in front of some colors that I'm really excited about.
This is such a killer combo.
Okay, I've been thinking about, we've got this knit-along.
We've got a knit-along coming up.
Next week.
Yeah, I got it.
Tuesday,
yeah.
For the Lindell sweater. This is Ona Walden's masterpiece of a pattern. She designed it with our yarn in mind. We actually approached her last year because we thought, Ona, you're such a talented designer.
Yeah.
You've designed a lot of things, but not a sweater yet.
Yeah.
And so
boy, did she rise to the challenge.
She did. So she's been working on this pattern for a long time, and
quite a while.
This week it debuts, so we could not be more thrilled for her. But we are going to do a knit along. It's our hashtag Rhinebeck sweater 2024. And I've been thinking, what are my colors? So I have picked them out, and I'm really stoked about it.
I think it's good. I love this burnt orange, and this is our new color. The tangerine twist. Man, is that going to be fun?
I think it like you might look at pink and orange and think, is that a clasher? And I think it's a power clasher, and it's going to look amazing.
Power clasher, got that? Okay.
It's going to look amazing in this pattern, I think.
I have not. I know I got to get on it. I keep going over and going, what do I want to do? And I'm toggling between a natural color for the background or a color. Mm-hmm. So I haven't landed.
Well, now you know where I am. I think you just can't do the same one as me.
Oh, that's off the table.
I've claimed it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, but we, I know we haven't shown a full picture of this sweater yet because it hasn't been released.
Drum roll.
But we have some bundles available for those of you, and I'll just describe the sweater because I think that'll give you an idea of if you want to join this knit along or not. It is very similar to the Lindell Torkel, but a sweater. Yeah. So it's got short rows. It's got this beautiful color work on the yoke. That's sort of the short row pattern that Ona has been sort of developing in her style of the Lindell collection. And then it's this really gorgeous, it's actually knit this way.
That's the thing that's so unusual. It's knit sideways.
Yes.
So you're knitting it as you're starting here, you're going across, then you're doing the sleeves, then you're coming around doing the back, doing the next sleeve, and then coming around. And you can do it either as a pullover or a cardigan.
And there's going to be two separate patterns. They're both totally game for the knit along.
Yeah.
And they both, I believe, have the same yardage requirements. But anyways, Ona has shared on her website yardage requirements for planning for this if you want to jump on it and get your yarn. And to make it even easier, we've put together a couple of bundles. Yeah. Yarn bundles. So you just have to select your chest size of the finished garment that you want. You can look through the bundles.
So it's not your actual chest, it's the finished garment.
It's the finish. So, and Ona has some good language about this on her website page, which is like, she thinks it's, and I agree, it's a pretty personal choice about positive ease, what you want to have. So what she recommends doing, I love this, was to take a sweater that you love, how it fits you, measure that, go with that chest size, and then you can select from the colorways that we've sort of curated. And if you choose a bundle, you get 10% off.
Terrific.
It's a great deal. But anyways, I don't think this is one of the bundles we're offering, so you can feel free to go your own way as well.
Of course. Yeah.
So this is my own way, and the yardage listings are on Ona's
And this
website.
is part of the 1,000-pound collection. This is the BFL blend.
Blue-faced Leicester blend, and this is our new burnt orange colorway. When I saw this, I just thought, oh, that is so fun, so bright and vibrant, and I'm feeling bright colors. I've been a neutrals person for a long time. I'm excited to try something bright.
Oh, I think that's going to be fabulous.
Yeah, so you can get your bundles today so that you're ready to cast on with us next Tuesday.
Yeah, I got to get going.
But look forward to that pattern release this Friday the 5th.
All right. Meanwhile, we've got the burnt oranges new, but we also, our sport weight's been doing so well that we've added 5, we had 5 colors anchoring it, starting with 5, and then we're adding, I think we're adding 5 more that we just haven't gotten to them yet.
Okay.
So far we've done 4
more. Yes.
So we've
got 2 that are like just need a label.
So this is what's cool. This is the sport weight version of the tangerine twist, which I just love. This is so summery.
Sport weight is almost exactly, I think it is exactly like half the fineness, or like double the fineness. I don't know how you would say that, but this is twice the weight of this skein.
Right, exactly.
So this is how this translates, which is super fun.
Yeah. Then we have the in the clearing, which it's great fall colors. And then we continued with the new colors. These have not been rinsed yet. This is Heyday.
Yeah, this is one of our new colors as well. Same with Tangerine Twist. And then we did a third of our new colors.
This is the Midnight Plum, which is just yummy. We never really did a dead-on purple till we got to this. And the Midnight Plum is, this may be what I have to, So anyway, those are our new sport weights coming in. We had another color coming. It just is tied up in the middle.
I know that we'll have for sure these 2 available online. As you're watching this.
Yeah, they need to get labeled.
These ones will be coming out soon as
they got to get rinsed and labeled.
Rinsed and photographed.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yes, but also we are packing mill boxes today, and I realized we haven't talked about those in a while.
Right.
The mill box. You're watching the Millcast. We're very creative over here.
Yeah. Anything mill blank, fill it in.
The mill box is our quarterly subscription box, and we just wanted to put a plug as we're filling them today. Like maybe we forgot to mention it to get it in time for this box, but for the next box, which will come out in October, it's not too late. You can sign up for the last 2 of this this round of boxes. Yeah. And this one's cool. All I can tell you is the name. Sheer Joy. SHEAR. So if you missed out on this one, feel free to check out the mailbox on the website. Yeah, and this one's
really fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. So we'll ship those out today.
Today. That's good. Yeah.
So what are you knitting? You went on vacation.
And I had said I'm not taking that red sweater with me because it was too much. I did because we had such a rainy day on Saturday. Mm-hmm. It was perfect. It was cool. I only had like this much of the sleeve to finish, so I did it. And I thought I'd bring it in today, but it still just was too damp because I had to block it.
I feel like with you got to dive right into blocking is my theory. Otherwise, it never happens. For me,
and
it gets off your needle. It's in the water. Don't wear it first.
No, and in this case, it had to be blocked because the little bobbles sort of squinch it up, so it needed to get to its real size. Yep. But I did take with me, and I knit on the plane, so I have my Aurora Borealis in the sport weight, and I did the Cowgirl Blues. Where are you?
The Kid Silk?
The Kid Silk.
Ooh,
so this was the combo. And I'm doing something called the Italian Summer Scorch.
By the way, this is a great travel.
My sister Eileen gave me 3 sizes of these. Isn't this great?
I love this Bagoo company. We should look into doing a collaboration with Bagoo because they make the best. We're not getting paid to say this. I love my Bagoo bags. I didn't know they made
I never heard of it. Eileen got me this and a smaller one, and I had both of them with me for my toiletries and as a knitting thing. Yeah. So this is, I'm going to block it, but it's...
Ooh, look how fuzzy. That's going to be
fuzzy, warm, and it's really interesting. With the Aurora Borealis, it kind of then, the blue kind of muted it, and I'm just heading into some really fun turquoisey.
And you know what's kind of fun with the mohair is it makes it so that your lace work isn't exactly open. It's sort of like windows with this beautiful fuzz.
No, you're right about that. But I'll block it too. But you're right. You look in and it's yeah. It's in the on Ravelry. There's some people who do it and it's like 60 inches long. I'm not going to do 60 inches long, but I'm probably going to go.
So it's getting every row is getting longer and longer. Yep.
Longer and wider. I'll probably do maybe 5 more inches and then.
Do you have the pattern with you? Do you have a photo of it finished?
No, because I didn't want to travel with all of that.
So I have ultra light.
Yeah, I don't have a finished photo in here, but it's and I don't even have the name of it. But I know it's the Italian Summer.
Okay, I'll link it in the show notes. Yeah, but this is very fun. What size needles?
I'm doing it on 5s.
Okay, that's what's so fun about the about doing the mohair held double with sport weight is that you can knit it on DK weight needles and kind of cruise along. So
doesn't it feel yummy?
It really does. It's so soft. That's great.
Yeah.
So
that's
fun. And I really am loving how that turquoise is starting to play into it.
Yeah.
Look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. So I guess I'm going to try and get this finished before the knit along because I've said before I'm a monogamous knitter. I can't do 2.
You may have to.
Yeah. This may be true.
I am so excited to cast on because I've been just sitting on my hands.
Well, and now you've got something. You know the colors you're going to do.
I know. So. I think I might cake these up today and then I don't know, try to get my hands on that pattern so I can cast on.
Yeah, we don't have the pattern. The test knitters do.
The test knitters do. Yeah, and I think it's all pretty finalized at this point though. But I'm super excited to cast on because I've been just waiting. I knew if I started something, I'd feel like torn between them. So I'm excited.
But time flies. We're going to be casting on in
It's a week. It's a week. It's a week. I know, and I have been sewing still. I talked about this last time. My evening project has been, I'm working on some pants now. Yeah, I need a pair of linen pants. So I have just finished the back panel. These ones are funky. They're called the Arthur pants, I think, and they're like balloon pants. They're very fun. So when I'm done with those, I'll definitely wear them and show you guys.
I haven't sewn in a while.
Yeah, you were on your mitered corner, kid.
Yeah, I was on my mitered corner doing napkins and placemats, but I saw a lot of linen in Europe, and I thought, you know what, I need to get some linen things going. So I'm toying with a project.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll
nice.
see. Anyway.
Well, we don't have a lot more updates now. We're just sort of wrapping up for the knit along. That'll be a big one.
Yeah, and things are going so smoothly. Nothing broke.
Oh my God, Peg, don't say it out loud.
We have had a few of our, but no, knock on this plastic table. The mill is. We haven't had any breakdowns to report. So, and the team is working their tushes off, and yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Lest you think Peggy and I are making every skein by hand these days,
no.
We are not. We have an awesome team here at the mill that's really rocking and rolling, and we couldn't be more stoked that we're sort of facilitating this group of folks to do what they do.
It's a great crew.
Yeah, people, a lot of love going into all these skeins.
It's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes you meet them if you're at the festivals. We have staff who come along with us.
Or at the open house.
Speaking of, yes, we have an open house coming up this Friday.
This Friday. So Independence Day is Thursday.
Right.
Friday.
The 5th, 3 to 5.
Are you coming to Vermont for Independence Day?
Yeah.
Stick around. Come to the open house. It
Absolutely.
should be lovely, lovely time. And some of our staff will be here.
Absolutely.
And the other thing is Friday is launch day for the pattern, for the Lindell sweater.
Yeah,
so I think we're going to have a couple samples here at the mill. And if you want to purchase your yarn, this is going to be a great time to do it.
Just as you're marking your calendar, if you can't get here this Friday, the next one is going to be August 2nd.
Yep.
From 3 to 5. That's the next open house. And I'm just going to put it out there because some of you like to plan way in advance. The Vermont Sheep and Wool Festival, first weekend in October 5th and 6th. If you want to come up with an excuse to come to Vermont, the colors, it's prime color season.
It's actually like the best weekend because its colors are starting, but also it's not too late to have maple creamies, which is our soft serve. So it's usually kind of warm that weekend. I mean, knock on this plastic table, but you can have your ice cream and your fall colors. It's a lovely like mix of seasons. Usually.
That just as you pull out your calendar and start planning.
That's a great one.
One of the things
that one is close-ish to the mill. Just
yeah.
I wonder if I'm just putting this out here live, like, you know, if folks are in town for it, we could potentially do like a tour or something that week ahead of time. Don't come on Friday. We'll be packed up at the festival, but you know, Thursday, Wednesday, prior to the festival, that could be a good time to see the mill and go to the Fiber Festival.
Yeah. So if we don't see you this Friday, come visit us in August or come find us at the Vermont Sheep and Wool Festival.
Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week when we cast on the Lindell sweater.
Take care.